kodwa silishumayele ivangeli, silihambise ebantwini ivangeli, yingakho kuyabiza ukuthi siphume ngempela, siphume siyolishumayela ivangeli, sibatshela abantu ukuthi likhona ithemba. Ngikhuthazwa amazwi asencwadini ka Mark chapter 16, i Great Commission according to Mark chapter 16. Uma uJesu ethi ke uma ethi uJesu therefore go and preach the gospel to every creature. Besathi these signs will follow those who believe. These signs will follow those who believe. In my name they will cast out demons. In my name they will lay hands on the sick and they will get well. Uyabona ukuthi njengamanje bazalwane kune demon le worry elikhulu elikhona, idemon le stress, idemon le depression, ziningi izinto ezenzakalayo. Kune demon lesifo esikhona, and uJesu uyazile ukuthi thina sizophila kulesi sikhathi la kuzoba nale crisis engaka khona. But was Thembisa before, what these signs will follow those who believe. In my name they will cast out demons. So isikhathi lesibazalwane sokuthi siphume siyolishumayela ivangeli, abantu basindiswe, sibatshele and cast out demons, and speak with new tongues, not pray. Lapha akati pray with new tongues, uthi speak with new tongues, because kune budget bazalwane yesethembiso esithi when we preach the gospel, sometimes we will find ourselves having to preach the gospel phakathi kwabantu abangasibe language esijwayele. That is the time when the Holy Spirit will give us another language to preach. So it will preach with new tongues. You lay hands on the sick and they will recover. Even if you can drink a deadly poison, it will not hurt you. Izethembiso zabahambayo, go. So uJesu ubiza labafundi ababili bano baba wabo. And immediately, they left their boat and their father and they followed him. Bamlandela, bashiya ngisho ubaba wabo bamlandela. Bazalwane, isikhathi esikuso, isikhathi la khona kufanele ngempela singavuma ukuhlala endlini. Isikhathi la singafanelanga sivume ukuhlala emakhaya, sibe busy nento eyodwa njalo, sibe ne business routine. Isikhathi sokuhambisa ivangeli leli, sibona uNkulunkulu esiza abantu, ngoba lawa amandla evangeli ayekhona asasekhona namhlanje. Lawa amandla evangeli bazalwane sibona uJesu enze imangaliso, yiwo lamandla asasebenza namhlanje. Asinako okunye sikwazi, asinako okunye sikuthendisiwe, sithenjiswe lawa amandla. Kuthiwa ke uverse 23, ngoba phela uJesu akithi uyahamba. And lithi ke and Jesus went, yabona ke manje sesimfunde kangaki mara lo go bazalwane, sesithole kangaki kuthiwa go. The first thing esiyibonile, uJesu wathi uma ezwa ukuthi uJohane uboshiwe, he went from eNazareth waya eGalilee. And number 2, sitholile ukuthi uma efike eGalilee, he went to the Sea of Galilee and wabona abafundi ababili, wathi kubo follow me, and from there he went. Uyabona ukuthi it's all about going bazalwane, it's all about going. So uyahamba uJesu, uyahamba uma efike eGalilee, ufike ngaselwandle lwaseGalilee, ubiza ababili, uma ebeceda ukubabiza uyahamba futhi uthola abanye ababiza nabo bashiya ubaba wabo bamlandela, and futhi from there he went about all Galilee. Walhamba lonke iGalilee. Uyazi ukuthi kunabantu abangakahambi even ilokishi akulo. Khona indawo angakazazi, khona itrata angakazazi nyathela, kodwa uphethe ivangeli. Uyabona, ilokishi nje ahlala kulo, khona indawo angakaza wafika kuza akalazi le lokishi leli. Uyabona, uyalahleka kulo. Uyabona. So kunabantu nje ukuhamba abakuthandisisi, especially ukuhambisa ivangeli. Yabona, ngamana hambele ezinye izinto kodwa not ukuhambisa ivangeli. So uJesu kuthiwa wahamba lonke iGalilee. Ngamanye amazwi, le ndawo iyona kade ehleli kuyo, njoba wasuka eNazareth waye eGalilee. Akayanga eGalilee just ukuyohlala. He went about all the Galilee. Walihamba lonke iGalilee bazalwane. Lonke iGalilee uJesu elihamba eshumayela. Lithi teaching in the synagogue, preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing all kinds of sickness and all kinds of diseases among the people. So he went about all the Galilee, teaching in the synagogues, eshumayela, efundisa emasinagoge nabo, efundisa. So uma kukhulunywa ngesinagoge, uJesu uyafundisa esinagogweni, bese lithi preaching the gospel of the kingdom. Every time nakuthiwa preaching, preaching is followed by healing all kinds of sickness and disease among the people. So uyibheke uzoyibona ukuthi every time uma kuthiwa preaching the gospel, ukushumayela kuhambisana nani nokuphilisa bonke abagulayo ezifweni zabo. But uma kuthiwa teaching, akuvamanga ukuthi uma kuthiwa teaching bese kuthiwa healing. I-teaching ayivamanga ukuhamba ne-healing, but i-preaching ihamba ne-healing, yingakho uMark 16 uyam-understanda kahle uma ubheka the concept noma the procedure uJesu ayisebenzisayo when he's doing the Great Commission. He's teaching in the synagogue, ngamanye amazwi in the buildings ezikhandelwe abantu ukuthi bayohlanganyela khona for ukuthi bafunde izinto zasezulwini. Uyafika afundise, yabona, like in churches. Yabo, besingathi namhlanje he was teaching in their churches and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing all kinds of sickness and disease. So when he's preaching, he will be going akushiwo ukuthi preaching in the synagogue, but he's preaching because he was going all of the Galilee. So uJesu ushumayela eitradini, ushumayela ema-mall, uJesu ubhizi uyahamba uhlangana nabagulayo, uyamemezela everywhere uJesu uthi repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And uhlangana nabagulayo bazalwane. Njoba namhlanje abagulayo besekhona, basesekhona abagulayo bazalwane. Bheka ukuthi kwenzakalani, ngenxa yalesi esifo lesi esifikile kuyapreparewa. Yeah, the government is working very hard, bazalwane, to prepare indawo zabagulayo because they anticipate ukuthi kusazogula abaningi. Liphi ivangeli kodwa makunje? Liphi ivangeli kodwa makunje? Ngoba yisi isikhathi leso kufanele sithi uma sihamba sishumayela ivangeli abantu baphole, siphume silimemezele, baphole, sixoshe izifo, sixoshe icorona empilweni zabantu, sixoshe depression, sixoshe stress, sixoshe worry, ziphume izifo ebantwini, because it's very painful ukuthi kune language enjalo. And those are facts, bazalwane. Those are facts. Unless the church, as a church, we decide ukuthi sihambise ivangeli. Unless we decide ukuthi silihambise ivangeli, lama statistics azokhula lawa. Azokhula lama statistics. Unless thina decide ukuthi asiphumeni siyoshumayela ivangeli. We will practice is social distancing, but we will preach the gospel. Yingakho bazalwane uJohn wayememeza ehlane abantu bephume beze kuye. So he was preaching from a distance ekude, ememeza kodwa belizwa izwi lenkosi bese baphuma beza kuye. And mabefika ababhabhatisa. Uyabona? So isikhathi lesi bazalwane ekubiza ukuthi ngempela sizimisela ukuthi nomani asihambiseni ivangeli. Uyabona? So njengoba kuyile sikhathi nje ama regulations athe ukuthi athi kwehliswa nebandla now is recognized. Mina I believe good this is the time, it's the perfect timing for us to go and preach the gospel, bazalwane. Go and preach the gospel everywhere. Singavaleleke endaweni eyodwa. We're going to churches, we go and teach, we go and teach the saints. We go and pray, and then we bese siyaphuma, siyoshumayela ivangeli everywhere. Silishumayela abantu basindiswa, abantu basinde kule sifo. Abantu kubhlungu bazalwane ukuzwa ukuthi every day kuthiwa namhlanje seyitholakale ngapha, namhlanje seyitholakale ngapha, manje seyitholakale ngapha. It's very painful. It's very painful. And abantu bazalwane babhekene naleyo challenge ukuthi manje even nabantu abaseduze nawo papa mase kuthiwa sewunayo, and then sokufanele naye ayovalelwa naye kwenze sure ukuthi I spread. It's painful, bazalwane. Abantu baphila esikhathini under pressure, and bakhona abaphethe impendulo, bakhona abantu abaphethe isolution yalesikhathi. uNkulunkulu bazalwane usibekile, usikhethile ukuthi siphile ngalesikhathi size sibone u2020. Why? Because usinikeza i-Great Commission ukuthi ngo2020 sizolishumayela ivangeli. Follow all the regulations bazalwane, follow all of them. Singa compromise. Put your masks, put your mask, have your sanitizers, practice social distancing, but preach the gospel. Because tsebe ayinasikurubelo, ngiyayithanda leyo. Indlebe bazalwane ayinasivalo. Indlebe ayinasivalo. Vela ukushumayela ivangeli gu so innocent, angeke we can preach the gospel, without touching anyone. We can preach the gospel without touching anyone. We can heal the sick without touching them. We can command sickness and disease to live, and they will live without touching them. So it's not that bazalwane ngempela sizobe siyamosha. Kodwa isikhathi esi-right lesi to preach the gospel. Isikhathi esi-right lesi sokuhambisa ivangeli. Isikhathi esi-right lesi sokuthi silimemezele. Abantu basindiswa, abantu bafinyelele kulazini iqiniso bazalwane. So uJesu lithi he went about all the Galilee. Lonke iGalile. Walihamba lonke iGalile. Yabona? Ungaqala nje ngalo le lokishi. uThixo alibeke enhlizweni yakho. Qale ngalo le doroba. uNkulunkulu alibeke enhlizweni yakho. Lona leli liseduze. And preach the gospel. Preach the gospel. Use anything that you can use to preach the gospel. Preach the gospel. Yeah, kuthiwa ephilisa nabo bonke abagula. Why? Because ukushumayela abazalwane sithenjisiwe ukuthi signs will follow. Signs will follow. So these are signs. These are signs. Healing all kinds of disease and sicknesses among the people. Kushuthi abantu besikhathi uJesu ayishumayela ngaso. Wayishumayela ngesikhathi abantu begula uJesu. So babeningi abagulayo. Yingakho akwenzeki ukuthiwa akaphilisanga abantu abagulayo ngaphandle kwaseNazaretha. Nakhona because bamjwayele ukholwa kwabo, they are offended at him. Kodwa yonke indawo la ebefika khona ubefika philisa abagulayo ngoba kushuthi abagulayo bebekhona. So njengoba namanje abagulayo bekhona nje, siyambonga uNkulunkulu ukuthi now the church now is one of those, we are counted among the essential workers. So we can go and preach. We can go and preach and heal the sick. Even from their homes, bazalwane, heal the sick everywhere. Abantu basindiswa, abantu baphile, baphole. Umkhuhlane ubashiye, babone. Why uJesu lithi iBhayibheli wafika kumkhokazi kaPetro, Petro umkhuhlane, wamphilisa. Yindaba lisitshela umkhuhlane. Ukuthi noJesu waphilisa umkhuhlane. Nalo umkhuhlane okhona, Jesu unamandla okuphilisa. Jesu unamandla okuphilisa. Listen, then his fame. He was not after fame, bazalwane. He was not after fame. Because a problem, uguti usibe after a fame. But his fame went throughout all Syria. So abantu baqala ukukhuluma ngoJesu abantu, because uyahamba. So bonke abantu afika kubo bayasizakala. So ke kwaqala kwakhulunywa ngaye uJesu. Kwaqala kwakhulunywa ngaye. Abantu bakhuluma ngoJesu. Waduma uJesu, kuthiwa waduma eSyria yonke, waduma eSyria yonke. I-distance bazalwane, which is about 500 and something kilometers. It can be, from Johannesburg to Durban. uJesu, he was famous. He was famous now. Abantu bekhuluma ngaye ehamba iGalile lonke. Basically, they brought to him all the sick people. Babaleta ke manje abagulayo. Babaleta. So sebalethwa manje abagulayo. Balethwa. Balethwa kubani? KuJesu bazalwane. Hey, uyazi ngekholwa lento ukuthi izoyenzeka. Bakhona abantu bazalwane abazothi ku process yokuhambisa ivangeli kuze kulethwe abagulayo. Sike sathi simemezela ivangeli ethema, sathi sibemezela ivangeli ethema just before i-lockdown, simemezela ebusuku. Ngelinye ilanga sathola sekubekwe abagulayo, bebekwe estradini, bebekwe nezitulo, kwathiwa sibonile ngathi nizodlula ngapha, bababeka abagulayo bazalwane.